My high school dream was to be a YouTuber, and now I am, but not in the way I imagined. I'll explain more in a second. Why are you sitting on the ground, Josh? I have no idea. I had no idea. Just trying to find places to make this video happen and ended up on the ground. But the reason I'm making this video is because this past summer I had the blessing of participating in Google's APMM Summer Internship Program and was placed on YouTube's Core and Responsibility team. And to make a lovely story short, after my summer in San Francisco, California at YouTube's headquarters, I received an offer to return to YouTube as a full-time associate product marketing manager within their program. And that's all lovely, and it's still insane for me to say out loud. I wanted to share 3 things, that's 6. I wanted to share 3 things, takeaways, lessons learned along the way. And I probably look crazy sitting on the ground here in Florida, but gotta do what you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, let's get out of here before I call the police. Okay, we're just gonna do it. First takeaway. The well is often deeper than what you see at surface level. And yes, the way I worded that is super corny, but I found the more corny something is, the more true it is. Since the day I received my internship at Google and YouTube, I've gotten questions on LinkedIn and elsewhere of how can I get an internship at Google. And it's a valid and true question, but it makes it seem as if there's a secret formula like in Space Jam. And if you do have that secret formula, I would love it. And don't get me wrong, when I'm asked for help, I try to provide help in every way I can, whether that's through sharing advice, helping with interview prep, or sharing any connections. But I've always said getting a full-time offer to Google wasn't a 4.5-week interview preparation, but rather 4.5 years of discipline, sacrifice, and I like to use fate rather than luck. There have been many moments when I've said yes, when I really wanted to say no, or sacrifice short-term satisfaction for long-term success that I couldn't guarantee would be success at all. So that's what I mean by the well is often deeper than what you see at surface level. That the journey doesn't start once you set your eyes on a specific goal, but the journey really starts in how you carry yourself, every decision you make, and how you choose to live your life, whether you're working towards a specific goal like Google or not, and if you understand you're working towards it subconsciously or consciously. So let's go to takeaway number 2. And yes, I'm reading off my phone because I just want to say the right word. Mom, I'm gonna be talking to myself for the video. Don't mind me. I had to close my mom's door so she doesn't think I'm weird. Takeaway number 2. The most important. You are enough just as you are. Now this is the most important thing I could share regarding how to get internships and jobs of your dreams and or living the life of your dreams. Another corny comment incoming. Whenever someone reaches out to me regarding interview prep, whether for Google or elsewhere, I always make sure to end the conversation with this, and it's your greatest strength is yourself. That's not it actually. I actually say your greatest superpower is you. God only made one of you, and he did this for a specific reason. So why not flex it? Everyone can gain certifications, learn various software applications, but what we all can't do is be someone else. So remember, whether you succeed or fail in your goals, the greatest thing you can be is you. Yeah, I'm corny, but I don't care. Yes, it's the next day. And yes, I'm eating these very cute Triscuit minis. But that's not the reason for the video. Takeaway number 3. Your path will make itself known with time. Corny, I know. The whole video is corny. So what? I'm corny. But if you told freshman year Josh he'd be working for YouTube and moving to San Francisco, California after graduation, you'd get multiple chuckles. A good chuckle. Not only did I come into college undecided, I'd never been to California before, and never thought a kid that attended the University of Cincinnati would earn an internship at one of the biggest companies in the world. But thanks to so many people and so many things that happened, but specifically my good friend Riley Rosado introduced me to Red Ventures, where I did an internship, and that really uncovered my interest into the big tech space. Sorry for the wind. Through doing work for Apple services through Red Ventures Red Digital business arm, and my good friend choking on my Triscuit minis. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go get a drink actually. Triscuit minis and Starbucks. Who am I? I don't know. But back to the story. Thanks to my good friend Haley Bell, who actually sent me Google's APMM application in our Slack channel at 10 p.m. one night in October of 2022, with the deadline closing at midnight of that day. And thanks to my delusional optimism thinking, I should apply. I wouldn't be talking to this camera looking insane as strangers stare at me. Just kidding, no one's staring at me. I'm talking to myself, about myself. That is kind of weird. So if you feel like you have no idea what you're doing or what your future will look like, no matter your age, I say good, because that's when God has the most control. And me and my Starbucks and my Triscuit minis are leaving. My original plan was to post on LinkedIn about my full-time offer announcement, as everyone else does, and I've done in the past. But then I remembered, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I'm literally going to work for the YouTube. So why in the heck would I not make a YouTube video to go along with my post on LinkedIn? The 2 best platforms ever. YouTube first, of course. So if you're watching this, thank you, because I realized as I finished typing up these last few thoughts that I was really talking to myself the entire video. But I hope this helped you in one way or another, and always, and as always, Godspeed and TMG.